So, the congregation, we got together, everybody, right? We got together. And we got you this check, Pastor. It's just a check, not the real amount. Just kidding. No, seriously, everybody got together and the amount is real. And there's more coming in. People came in and said, hey, you know what, we want to do more. And they told them, all right, praise God, do it. That's right, clap, that's right. You clap. Our man of God deserves everything. That's right. So we just want to present this to you, Pastor. You deserve this check.
Pastor, today is a special day. This is a day that we have an opportunity to show you how much we appreciate the impact that you're making on our lives. We just want to thank you for your sacrifice that you make for us, how you pour into our lives. And you know, you said this morning that we're either in a test, going in a test, or coming out of a test. And we may come in that door one way, but when we leave, we feel empowered by the word that you preach. And we put together a testimony book, and this is not all the testimonies of all the things, the impact that you made on our lives. But we just want to present this to you, and we just want to tell you, the pastor, we love you, and we thank you for the work that you do for this church.
Yes.
Hold on. Last minute change. I just got a text message. We have a special guest that said they had to, bring forward some of the things the congregation. I'm glad this person was here because the congregation wouldn't step up and do it, but this person has the guts to do this. So are they here? Is the person here who's going to come down? Wait. Oh, hi.
Is it possible? Oh, glory to God. Exciting. Man of God, soldier of God, and leading us in the right paths of righteousness.
Yes.
They used some of my material, and I didn't even know that. That part about Joe B. and Stephen A. But that's okay. I still got some things to say that I'm going to be a blessing to this congregation because you're the ones that told me what to say. So Pastor always wants to know, do you hear me? So these are some of the things that we heard Pastor say. Now he's been preaching for 37 years. I believe that's about right. More than that. More than that. Well, we want to tell you something, Pastor. Your stories are getting old. You know the Catholic story where you walk with the cross? We heard that. We know you carried the cross. We know your mother was going to kill you. Pastor, 37 years, we know that. And you know those statues that you talk about? That you thought that the men were that big? Forget about it, Pastor. Forget about it. We know all those stories. Oh my, my, my. And then you were up all night trying to figure out a sermon to preach to someone that you hoped was going to be in the church to straighten them out. And they weren't there? Pastor, you can't do those things. It's not right. Spend 30 minutes trying to get someone filled with the Holy Ghost. You were sweating. You had been perspiring. You had been laying hands on this guy to receive the Holy Ghost. Pastor, give it up. It ain't gonna work. He didn't want the Holy Ghost. And you know Buddy? You know your buddy from school? And you had to have a partner to take Buddy down? We heard that story. We know that your foot got stuck in Buddy's behind almost. And you asked us several times, did you hear what I'm saying? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Are you getting it? Well, these are some of the things we really did get. You got to be crazy. We found out that the devil wets his pants. This is going to knock your wig off. Don't ask me what to do. I'm not God. Pastor, you're really helping us. We're hearing what you're saying. And your words paint pictures for us. It's awesome. How am I doing? Am I doing okay?
Yes.
Put it up a
How am I doing? Am I doing okay? Are you listening? Am I going too long? Every service. And you know, Pastor, that bird story that you told the other day, you really encouraged us. You told us that birds poop all over. That is really awesome. We found out about that in a Word of Faith church, that birds poop all over. Are you crazy? These are some of the things we hear you say. We're so excited. That's really stupid. Don't be stupid. Right? Am I? Yeah, I am right. If you don't get this, if you don't get this, then you got to be a spiritual retard. Oh, this one, I tell you, I learned something. With this message, you were teaching on words and when to talk and when not to talk. And it was an excellent message. It really ministered to me, especially when I found out that you had not talked while you were in Vietnam. You told us you didn't talk much, that there was just a signal that you would send to one to another. Well, Pastor, we want to thank you that you didn't talk in Vietnam. And then you also told us, though, that everyone smoked marijuana while they were in Vietnam. And you told us, don't look at me, I'm looking at you. So you didn't talk while you were in Vietnam, but you smoked a lot of marijuana. Oh, this really cracks me up. I don't know how many times I hear pastors say this. Whack him. Whack. He needs to be whacked. Did you whack him? Whack them all. Oh, I love this part. The private conversations he has while he's preaching. Hey, Joe! What company were you in again? Hey, Joe! And he walks over to that side of the church, and Joe's sitting over there, and him and Joe are having a conversation. What was that company again? I got it. Hey, Joe! When you got to the airplane's door, did they push you out? What'd you say, Joe? No? Okay, I thought so. Hey, Joe, what company were you in again? I love this one. You make up names. You got a name for everybody, but it's not the right name. We have Troy that's been in the church since he's been a little guy running around, and you call him Tyrone. And then you asked me, hey Al, what's their name? They've only been here 30 years. Hey, Al, what's their name? It's Troy, not Tyrone. You'll get it right, I know you. If you practice, you'll get it. And then this one. All right, everybody. Back there, give me Romans 8. No! I said 1 Corinthians 13. No, I said 2 Corinthians. Come on, hurry up, let's move it. I told you, I said John 8. Did I take too long? We love you, Pastor.
One more bag of gifts, if you don't mind. This is from the congregation. All right. So now, the best part.